I'm going to show you a little bit about how to search and filter through all your past journals in this video. So once you start making a whole lot of logs, you're going to want to be able to look back at some of these logs that you've created, whether it's be planning for the next season or just kind of reminiscing about your past hunts, maybe looking for pictures, maybe you're looking for trends of movement, or maybe you're looking for something very specific. So the first thing you'll notice is when I click on the journals page, I get the top bar here shows me how many journals that I have and the total duration of all my journals. Now I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and I have plenty of journals in there, and it becomes, just a list of them is really hard to kind of scroll through because there's just so many of them. So we've added a search and filter button. So if you click on the top button and it drags down a filter, the first thing that you could do is filter on a text-based search. So let's say, for example, that you know that you made a log with maybe one of your hunting buddies, or you named a specific deer. You could certainly search on that deer's name, or maybe your hunting buddy's name, or something specific in the app that you've written. So that's the power of it, searching all of your past notes that you've added. The other nice thing that you could filter by is location. Obviously, everything in TrophyTracks is based on location. So at that point, you click on location, and let's, for a good example, show things that I've seen at the top plot access path. It just happens to be one of my better locations, and I have lots of really good data there. So the other thing you could search on is by date. So if you click on that, you could either select a certain date, or you could select a range of dates. And I'll come back and I'll show you a little bit more with what you could do with range of dates. You could search on specific game, and we have lots of game that you could choose from. In this case, I'm going to choose deer because I don't really care, about turkeys for this search particularly. You could always search on your different hunt style. So whether you're hunting out of a blind, maybe you just want to search for your scout logs, or anything that maybe you're just walking and you want to remember, what did you see that one day that you were walking? Well, you could, choose that hunt style and figure that out. And of course, weapon. So, the difference between bow hunting and rifle hunting, or maybe bow hunting and shotgun hunting based on your area, definitely gives you the ability to search it. So once you have these all filled out, you could search on any of them, or all of them, or a combination of thereof. It really doesn't matter what you pick from this filter. Once you have it all filtered and you click on the arrow button, it'll filter them just on that location and deer for this example. So now it shows me I have 37 journals in this example and a 26-hour duration. So now it gets me to just this location. Now I can start to filter through and see, oh, okay, here's a log from mid-November last year, and this happens to be a really good location, and I make some decent observations there, and I ran across a really nice rub. So it's just something to be able to look back on, and maybe make some notes later in the day on what I did. But just a good way to kind of go back and search through all those records at that specific location that you're looking for. The other thing you could do is come back in here, hit the reset button, and it goes back to all your journals. So let's say, for example, this time I just want to care about deer that I've been scouting for. So I do those two combinations, and I hit the search button, collapse that. Now this is all the locations, all my scouting logs. So this is just another example of how you could filter, how you could search through all those information that you're scouting on, and just a really easy way to filter through some of this stuff.